We are set for the introductions to this heavyweight bout. Let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Top Rank Incorporated, Romeo Productions, and the King of Beer, Budweiser, presents a featured bout of our big bouts tonight. The three judges scoring this contest: Tommy Fuller, Aaron Kaiser, and Howard Ritchie. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action will be Bobby Ferreira. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of boxing. This is in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with red trim, weighing 224 pounds. He's from New Orleans, Louisiana. His professional record, 11, 8-1, and 10 of those 11 victories are by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, Marshall the Quick Tillman. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with stars and stripes trim, weighing in at 225 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, he brings a professional record of 33-1, 29 KOs. Ranked number 6 by the IBF, number 8 by the WBO, number 10 by the WBA. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
Tommy Morrison, who turned pro in November of 1988.
Instructions in the dressing room. I expect a clean fight. Touch gloves, wait for the bell.
Marshall Tillman turned pro in June of 1990. Morrison fought 19 times in his first year as a pro, won 15 by knockout. 24 of his 29 wins. Of his 29 knockouts have been in the first 2 rounds. 14 in the first round, make it 23 have been in the first 2 rounds.
Of some significance is the fact that Tillman managed to go into the 10th round before being knocked out by Alex Stewart. Did you do that fight, Jim?
No, I didn't.
And,
but I did see it.
Yeah, so, well, that counts.
Well,
and so that's something, and it would obviously, beg comparisons with how quickly Morrison may or may not get him out of here.
Morrison looks the firmer of the two. Tillman looks a little soft in the upper body. Good right hand by Morrison.
And with all that's gone on, you have to remind yourself Morrison has only the 1 loss. Whenever he faces a second echelon heavyweight like Tillman, Morrison is usually devastating.
Tillman just pawing. Very much aware of Morrison's power, not willing to get within range. And there's that first strong left hook landing by Morrison.
Tillman
a good left to the body, crumples Marshall Tillman. Count is 5, 6, 7, 8. Mandatory hit is counted by Bobby Ferreira.
Okay.
Tillman ready to continue. Good left hook again by Morrison. Tillman is hurt one more time. On wobbly legs, he fights back. Another left to the body. Tillman staggers across the ring, goes down in tremendous pain. The referee needn't bother counting. Tillman will not get up. That's it.
I've never seen a guy get hit with a body shot and roll over like that, or be pushed over.
Right now we have the official announcement. Let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 2 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round. The winner by knockout victory, his record now 34-1, 30 by KO victory, Tommy the Duke Morrison.
Morrison with his 34th win, his 30th knockout, and once again adds to the first round knockouts, his 15th first round knockouts. He has had 24 fights end in the first 2 rounds. Al is with Tommy Morrison. We'll join them right now. Al?
Well, Tommy Morrison makes quick work of Marshall Tillman, but then that has happened before. First of all, let's take a look, Tommy. We'll take a look at the where you whacked him with. I think we're going to see the left hook where you knocked him down. Let's take a look here, and you'll comment for us in your own inimitable fashion, as you do.
We're used to seeing some of the things we were unfortunate to be able to work with a couple of years ago. We knew that you know, a lot of heavyweights don't go to the body, and you know, if you kill the body, the head will die too, and that's what we focused on doing early to try to keep him from running from us, and we're able to do it pretty well.
And the second knockdown, we're going to take a peek at also.
Basically the same thing, just trying to stay busy. I was hoping the fight would go a little longer, therefore we could, you know, we could get a chance to show some people the stuff we've been learning in the gym. But unfortunately, I'm a quick starter, and we've been learning how to calm down in the later rounds and put punches together, and that's what's it's going to take to compete at this level.
It's a dilemma, isn't it, in a way for you, because sometimes you get in there and you're going to get these quick knockouts, and at the times when you would like to have 5 or 6 rounds, not necessarily 5 or 6 rounds like happened with Hip with the injuries, but 5 or 6 rounds nevertheless.
Right. Well, we're you know, a lot of people regarded this as a warm-up fight, but we certainly didn't, as you can tell. We're going to have just a couple days off, and we're going to be right back in the gym preparing for the fight January 16th. So we're looking forward to it.
It's going to be as nice a left hook to the body as you've thrown.
Well, it's getting better. There's still room for improvement. If we can do that and also improve in some of the other areas, then we ought to have a world champion on our hands in a couple of years.
We're going to take a peek, Tom. We're going to let you look at the actual whole round we're going to look at. So this is your chance to be a sportscaster for a little while before you maybe do it in earnest later on in years if acting doesn't pay off. During this fight, you were able to stalk him and get in on him, and he was not really able to throw too much to discourage you.
Well, I tried to start things kind of slow. I didn't want to go right out and start winging left hooks, and which is something, you know, what most people are used to seeing out of me. And we tried to go out there. I probably should establish my 7 a little bit more, but we're trying to, you know, we're punching our way in rather than getting in and then starting to punch. So a lot of good things are happening. If we continue to improve, then as I mentioned before, there's a lot of good things that are going to happen, but none of that happens unless we take care of this one, which we have, and the next one's January 16th, and we're looking forward to that also.
He walked into your left hook a couple of times, which of course is a big mistake for anybody to do that. And as we take a look at this, you can't do that against you. If you do anything, you've got to try and avoid that hook.
Well, the people, you know, people come out usually with the right hand taped to the side of their head, but a lot of people forget is that I can go to the body also.
Yes.
And if we go to the body a couple times, it seems to open some of the things up upstairs. And once we can do that and put those things together, then you know, it's usually the beginning of the end. As long as we can stay competitive in there and improve each and every round on how to relax, which is one of the things that hurt us prior to the Mercer fight. Is you know, we needed to get to know our body a little bit. Now that we have, we're starting to make some very positive strides.
Now, about like this, as we look at it, does this actually help you for Carl Williams, even in its short, its brevity?
Well, the areas that we're improving are certainly in the gym. I don't think there's a whole lot you can improve on in a fight like this. But we went out there and we did what we had to do. You know, as I mentioned, we have a couple of days off, and we'll be right back in the gym preparing for that fight. We have you know, some great sparring partners we feel are going to do us some great justice with that up-and-coming fight.
Quickly, Bill, while we're still on tape, what about Tommy's near future? We're going to talk to Bob Arum in a moment about the heavyweight division, but what do you think?
The fight is going to be against Carl the Truth Williams on January 16th, and following that fight, he's signed to fight George Foreman in April.
Okay.
That's firm.
And so all that, you feel confident that's the path you're going to take then, no matter what happens?
The only thing that I differ with what Tommy said he might be world champ in a year or two. I think he'll be a champ in '93, world champion.
All right.
Quite definitely.
Thank you, Bill. Okay. Let's go down to Sam Rosenau. Congratulations.